everyone. This is Maziar Movasagi from the California Housing and Community Development Department. Thank you for having me again to provide an update about the Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Program. I'm excited to share some key updates with you all. So let's get started. Let me move this around so everybody can see. This whole process got started in January when the federal government issued the rules for this grant. We came by in May of 2020, had our first meeting with the Paradise community, introducing you to the CDBG-DR, Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Program, and its requirements, and the important action plan document. We then had a meeting in July where we provided the draft action plan document, got your feedback, and finalized the document and submitted it to HUD in August. I'm excited and happy to report that HUD approved our action plan on October 19th of this year, which is a major milestone in getting access to these dollars. Because as you remember from previous meetings, this $1 billion disaster recovery grant is not sitting in our bank account yet. We don't have access to it until we complete the action plan document, and also our next step, which is this step over here, the execution of a grant agreement between HCD and HUD. It's basically a contract between the two agencies. Once that step is completed, then we have access to the resources and we get to the all-important stage of launching our programs. And today I'm going to be talking only about the owner-occupied reconstruction housing program. For everybody, there are other programs that are really geared for your local government partners. All right, let's talk about the owner-occupied reconstruction program. As a reminder, this program has $205 million and some change allotted to it, but this is for all of the counties that are eligible for this grant. That means Butte, Lake, Shasta, Ventura, and LA counties. Coming back to Paradise specifically here, any homeowner impacted by the Camp Fire is eligible. These funds are for your primary residence only, not vacation homes. Maximum grant per household is $200,000, and we will start with doing an outreach through anybody who signed up for FEMA individual assistance, any HCD notices as well, and I'll be showing you how you can sign up for that at the end of this presentation. And then after the outreach, we will be asking for a survey information from impacted homeowners. The reason we do this survey is to collect information and be able to place everyone in a tiering priority. And also, because of federal environmental regulations, if we were to accept applications, any homeowner doing recovery work on their site would have to stop until all of the environmental review and the paperwork is done. And we didn't want to create those delays. So in the survey document, we will collect information about priority tiers. As you recall, this is a program for low and moderate income households. So for Butte County, that means in 2019, if you had a family of 4 and your annual gross income was $53,200 or less, you are considered low moderate income household. So you're a key priority tier. In addition to income, any household with a member that is disabled, has accessibility, functionality needs, will also be atop of their specific tier. So if you're low moderate and have a disabled family member, you're on top of the low mod tier. If you're not low mod, but you're a resident of Paradise, you go to the top of the tier for the non-low mod categories. If you are a priority, then you will be invited to complete an application. At that stage, you will not only get a case manager that will help you with the paperwork to go through this, but also construction management support as well. This includes contractors, model building plans, depending on what the homeowner's needs are. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about this very important concept of duplication of benefits. It's a key requirement for federal disaster recovery dollars that these CDBG-DR dollars do not replace any public or private resources available for your housing recovery. So we're going to have to collect documentation about not only what was impacted, your home that was lost, but any insurance settlement, PG&E settlements, any private charitable sources that went to your housing reconstruction support. We do this calculation at the beginning of the process and at the end of the process as well. Failure to comply with this will require payback of the grant to the federal government, and that's something we don't want. So, folks, as I mentioned, we are just at a stage where we've got our action plan approval. Once our grant agreement is executed, we're going to be coming back and providing additional updates about the launch of this single-family reconstruction program. And I want to encourage everyone who hasn't signed up, if you go to HCD's website, hcd.ca.gov, you can see this email sign up button over here. Once you click on it, it will ask for your name and email, and you get to select what information you want to receive. You can click disaster recovery, and you will receive updated information about disaster recovery activities from HCD. Again, thank you for having us here. We're excited to share this important milestone being achieved, and we look forward to coming back and providing additional updates about the program to you all. Thank you.